Yeah.
It actually surprised me again. I mean, back then, before I stopped, I administered this process once or twice, well, 2 or 3 times with good success, and I was now again surprised by the power of it. By, for instance, how these parts actually took their own shape. I didn't assign shapes to them. They took their own shapes. The other part again, when I brought them up together, that molding into a single shape was unintentional. It happened by itself, but it was clear for me to envision that. And then, well, it was in a way a little bit mind-blowing when I brought them into me. My hands were physically shaking. Having been exposed to it before, one would think, I was really thinking, okay, well, it would be almost, going through the motions, but it wasn't like that. It was an emotional moment for me, actually. That surprised me, actually. But it was very powerful. I know it. I'm gonna do this printer tonight. I know it.
Beautiful, beautiful. You did say
Thanks, bud.
once you get to that sense, where that sense of quite accomplishment, that you got this kind of feeling, when you've got the confidence in the order of your decided priority, when you feel empowered and you feel stillness in your chest, you would know that you've gotten value.
Well, I know that now because I know tonight I'm going to do this and I'm going to finish it. And well before 1 o'clock. I know that. So, yes.
And that feeling in your chest?
Successful. Yeah, it's not quite as still as I thought. It's more sort of a vibration. Still, but there's like a vibration. I would say I would call that probably anticipation.
Vibration of anticipation. All right. Beautiful. 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 From your side, thumbs up. It worked for you.
I say thank you, coach. That was really a thing that bothered me.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Look, I mean, I can unpack this for you at some point. I mean, I'm sure you'll probably start getting the realizations where this was coming from. But yeah, I'm sure you'll start getting wisdom as to, because these are all strategies that you unconsciously put in place to protect yourself. And it might have been that unconsciously, in putting them in place to protect yourself, some you might have used more than others, based on what internally your internal values were. That makes sense.
I think I had a suspicion that it was along the lines of what it came out to be. But I think I've just never calmly sat and examined it like that and in a structured way. Probably because it was damaging, and I got emotional in an unproductive way about it. I got angry, I got frustrated, I got irritated and panicked when the time went up and so on. So it wasn't ever tackled in a calm, structured way. And obviously with that understanding that there is a positive intent. When you're angry, you don't think about things like that.
Beautiful. Thank you, Elmar. Awesome. That is the parts integration process. Parts integration process. Cool.